What's going on, my rockstars? Welcome back to another episode here in Jurassic Craft. So today we will be getting a couple brand new dinos as always and a few other things. So let's go and get right into it. So to start off, we're going to be getting a Dryosaurus. I know this is one that Kara Simmons has been asking for non-stop since the beginning of the series. She really wanted me to get this one. Not sure why. I actually don't know what this dino is, but sure. And then on top of that, we're going to be getting a Dionysius. Yeah, that thing. So let's go ahead and grab these guys up real quick. We have the egg for the Dryosaurus, but we need to get these guys going in here. So hopefully a bunch of these will not fail. I'm hoping for at least 2 to 3 of them, but at the same time, if we have 6 of them, I don't know how big they get, so we're not going to be placing 6 down overall. We're just going to have to, deal with it and not place them until we see how fully grown they get. And so yeah, what are we going else to be doing? That's going to be an interesting question. So if you guys remember from the last couple episodes, we've talked about naming the dinos with name tags. We didn't know if it was actually going to work. It worked in other dinos mods or older versions of this mod at least, and we did not have a way to do it because of name tags. So I cheated in all these name tags. I'm not going to be fake with it, guys. I'm going to tell you now, I cheated all these name tags in. The reason I did this was because they're not fun to collect, and I spent probably about an hour and a half trying to get the Project E mod in here for EMC so I could just get one of them and then EMC it so I wouldn't have to worry about ever collecting them again. And it wasn't possible to do because this is 1.12 and that was 1.710. It's currently on the mod pack. It will not show up. It's not possible. I couldn't get to work no matter what. So we spawned all these in because, guys, in reality, these are really hard to get, and it's not fun to look for them, and it's just a fun thing so we can actually name dinosaurs. So if you guys are mad at me about that, I'll take the heat. I'll take it in the comments, but it's supposed to be a fun concept so we can actually name the dinos. That's the whole point of it. It's not like I'm spawning in diamond armor or something. So I hope you guys all understand. So we're going to start with one dino name tag today, and we're going to be naming this after the suggestion from Kara, because if you guys want to name dinos, oh, whoa, what is this? What in the world? Do I actually have to have like lapis and stuff for this? And this is going to be insane. If you guys actually want to name dinos, you have to put the dino you want to name in the name of it down in the comments down below, because it's going to be needed. It's not going to be good. Why is this enchant level? I don't want to enchant it. Okay, yeah, name tag. I should just be able to change the name. Raxy. Why does it do that? Is that just because I press X? Is that what this is? If I put this in here and I push X. Oh, so wait, but I bet I don't want to do this now. Let's get a different name tag just in case. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's do I don't have a letter for. We'll do Razy. Yeah, so I can't use X because for whatever reason, I think that's part of the mod. It does that. So Razy is gonna be the T-Rex now. Razy. It's supposed to be Raxy or Rexy, like the actual name from the actual dino from Jurassic World, just with an A instead of an E. But we can't do the letter X, so yeah. But anyways, comment down below. Kara has suggested a bunch of names for a bunch of dinos, and I want to use hers because she's obviously commented first. But since, a lot of people haven't gotten to the idea yet or knew if we were going to do it, I'm going to give everyone a little bit of a chance, but she gets the priority over Razy, and the Dryosaurus name. So Kara, make sure you comment down what you want the Dryosaurus to be named, and so you've got those two guaranteed. I'm gonna let everyone else comment if they want anything. If no one else comments, you've got a bunch of them, Kara, so that's gonna be fun for you. Okay guys, so let's name our Why is this disappeared? What, did the plesiosaurs do this? I'm so confused. Okay, we'll deal with that. Let's name our Raxy to Razy the T-Rex. He should be all fed because he has the auto feeder, so he shouldn't attack us. So let's just see if we can actually name tag this guy. Server's being a bit weird though. Hi buddy, hi, what you doing? Hi, do you want to be named? Can I name tag you? Look, he's called Razy, it worked. Hi Razy the T-Rex. You're supposed to be Raxy or Rexy with an A, but for some reason the mods collide and I can't use the letter X in an anvil. But I hope this is okay, Kara, because this is what you suggested. I'm sorry I can't use the letter X. So after that, now let's check out the new location for the 2 new dinos. Okay, as you guys can see over here, we've cleared out a massive amount of space. I gotta replace this with dirt. A massive amount of space here. So this is where we have our Dilophosaurus. Oh, look, they're getting so big now. And why does he not have orange in his head, but those do? Is it because of anger or something? I don't really know. And there's the Mosasaurus cage. So we just clear out a bunch of this over here. And so now we can go ahead and start working on cages for these. Now, I have no idea how big these dinos get or anything about either of these two dinos. Like, I've not done research on them. Honestly, I kind of wanted it to be a surprise for once. So we're probably going to go about, you know, the Dilophosaurus size cage for the most part. And then that's what we're going to do. So that's what we're basing it off of. And hopefully we don't have too many failures so we can make a lot of cages and room. But, I mean, guys, in all reality, we're getting to a very, very big park. And it's coming a long way from the beginning of it, considering we're actually not that far into the series. And look, the Mosasauruses are getting so big. You can actually, like, see them now in the water, which is super, super cool and everything. And so is the Therizino. The Therizino is massive. Look at him. Look at him. Hi, buddy. It's awesome. I love this park. This has got it. I think this might be my favorite series that we've done on this channel so far. I think I like it over my Pokemon videos so far. I think this one's just a bit more lively and a bit more free. So I'm really, really enjoying this. Make sure you leave a like and comment and subscribe if you guys haven't already. If you guys are enjoying this series, the more views, the more likes, and the more comments, the longer this series will go on, because there is no deadline for this series. So if you want to keep it going, make sure you hit that like button. So stop promoting though. Let's go ahead and start working on these cages. Okay, guys, so by this point, these things should be done. Let's check. Oh, one of them, bro. Oh, this is the blue Nastiosaurus. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Yucky, Failiosaurus. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away. You're disgusting. Oh, I have to replace this cultivator now. That's so gross. Oh, and he left goo everywhere. You're so gross, bro. Okay, so that means we have, what, 5 dinosaurs, whatever this name is, 5 of these guys. So, geesh. Well, we don't have the cage built yet, but that's completely okay. The reason we don't have the Dryosaurus cage built yet is because we just want the Dryosaurus to grow up a little bit, and before we can actually, you know, do the other cage, so that way we see him growing up a little bit. It's kind of something I've been implementing into the videos, doing one cage and then placing one dino, so you guys can actually see different stages of the dinos as they go along, because a lot of the time you see a lot of the same dinos, and I try to check up on them so you guys can all see how they're doing. But I realize a big part of this series is you see the cage, you build the cage, you see the baby dino, and you guys kind of miss out on some of the other stuff, because I see them all the time. But where's, okay, I was like, where's Razy? Razy's right there. But it's all good. It's all good. We can work on it. I'm trying to implement more dino things instead of just cage building. So guys, this is the Dryosaurus cage. I really like it. It's implemented. It's a little big, I think, maybe for this dino. I really like the middle cage bit here overall. I love it a lot. This has walls for a specific reason. I want to do it over there too. I'm going to start making a beautiful land. I'm going to start adding more to the actual environment around the park itself. I'm going to do a lot of that in my off time though. That won't be in the videos just because that's kind of boring. But if you guys want to see like a beautifying episode, let me know down in the comments below if you guys want to see that, where we're just focusing on making the park look beautiful instead of focusing on dinos for a day or two, because that'd be really, really nice overall, just, you know, to switch things up. But I haven't done that for a video because I didn't think you guys would enjoy it, or it'd be kind of a, you know, a waste of a content for an episode, so that wouldn't be all that fun. Boom, now we have torches down and around, blah blah. Let's place a few more. So let's go ahead, place the egg here, and there we go. And the game has been extra laggy for me today for whatever reason. Maybe I should just, you know, lower my render distance and whatnot, but hey, we'll deal with that later. So let's see, 4%, 5%, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. I have no idea if this guy's a herbivore, a carnivore, or anything. I literally don't know a single thing about him. Kara wanted him so bad, and I decided not to look up any information whatsoever, so we could just kind of deal with it. So yeah, and you know, maybe it's just the amount of dinos I have on the server, because there are more lag spikes than ever. Okay, so while that guy's hatches, you can see we have a pretty massive area, and with 5 of these guys, we're gonna need a good bit of land to actually carve out and whatnot. So luckily, it doesn't have to be too deep. I think most of this is gonna be taken of real estate. We could have fit 2 different cages in here in all reality, but I think we're gonna go for one big cage because we're gonna have so many of them in one cage, and it's gonna be a real positive note on that, so we can have a whole lot of space, because this is gonna be the main direction that we're expanding the park into. I don't know if I want to expand that way because there's a lot more hills that I would have to deal with mining out, which are not fun to deal with, and there's more rivers and whatnot. So unless we have more aquatic dinos, we're not going to deal with it. And that way it's completely an ocean, so it would be a pain in the butt to deal with. So yeah, it's just kind of on the downside. Let's go ahead. I want to show you guys. Let's look at the Mosasaurus real quick, since they're one of the newest dinos. And oh, look at him. He's so big. He's so big. Look at him. Oh, look at them. They're so big. This is so cool. This is probably one of my favorite cages. Honestly, it's super sick. It seems really basic, but it took so much time and work, guys. It really did. I love it. So now we're going to sit here, clear out a massive area, probably from basically the corner of those trees to this corner, like probably about right here. And this is going to be the entire area, since I don't know the size of these guys, but there are 5 of them anyway. So unless they're really tiny, I'm not wasting a bunch of space. And even if they are, I can just kind of crowd them and then cut the cage off in the middle or something. And if that is true, I think I have an interesting idea to make that a really cool cage concept in the first place. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to work. And here we are, everyone. Look at this enclosure. If my game doesn't lag in death. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on all of a sudden since I started recording this episode. I've had more frame drops it's like every 5 seconds, and then it pauses for 5 seconds, and then that's just it. So yeah, there it goes again. I don't know what's going on. I think maybe it's just at this point because we have so many dinos going on. I might have to do some PC resetting and double check my settings and my CPU, but it's all good. So there it goes again. This is our area for these dinos. So let's go ahead and head down here. I'm actually really proud of this cage. It is absolutely massive, kind of like the size of the Rex or the Brachiosauruses, but it doesn't have to be nearly as deep. I just went this deep for looks. I love this cage. I love the little walkway over it. This right here looks absolutely amazing. I love it. It's super cool with the stone brick outline and everything. So let's get these 5 eggs down and whatnot. There we go. Wait, 4 eggs. Did I only have 4 eggs? Wait, I thought I had 5 eggs. I guess I had 4 eggs. I don't know what's going on. I think the lag's getting to the computer. I really do. Oh my god. Okay. And let's go ahead and double check to see. Okay, yeah, these guys are at 14% already. So let's go ahead and check up on our other dino friend that we got today, the Dryosaurus, and see how he's doing, because he should be at least a little bit bigger and fully hatched. I know he's fully hatched, but I'm hoping he'd be a little bit bigger in size by now. That's kind of the main goal. And here we are. Here is the Dryosaurus. Yeah, so he is a herbivore, which is very nice. He will only attack if hungry. He is very hungry though, so I'm surprised he's not attacking me. So we will need to feed this guy. So let's get a little bit of wheat that we carry on us. So we always carry a little bit of each food. There we go. He should be full now. He's definitely bigger than what he was beforehand, so that's very nice. And he's going to take all the wheat, isn't he? Oh, no, he's just still eating. Mob is happy, it will not attack you. So, yeah, there we go. So, I don't know how big this guy's going to get, but he looks pretty cool, actually. I think he's pretty decent. I like his design overall, so that's pretty awesome. Hopefully, he'll get just a little bit bigger before we exit off today's episode. But I'm going to check out these next dinos. We just got to wait for them to hatch and whatnot. And in the meantime, I'm going to figure out what the lag is, guys. And here we are, everyone. These are the baby Dionysiuses. They are completely white, which is really interesting, and they look to be nocturnal because this is like the sleeping position for them. For dinos, they kind of like lay down or sit down when they're in sleep, and it's daytime. So I'm assuming that they're at least somewhat nocturnal dinos. So that's really interesting. They're very tiny now. I don't know if they'll get much bigger, so this might be a big cage for them, which is fine. I have an idea depending on what size they get, so either they get to keep this cage or they will be getting a slightly smaller cage. It all kind of depends on what their grown-up size comes to be, so we'll just have to wait a while for that. But that's where we're gonna end off today's episode, everyone. I hope you guys all did enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, all you rock stars, if you did, and I'll see you all later. Peace.